Jeff Vandervoort with Living Outdoors. Today we got Mr. Stan Laughlin here with Captain Dick Enterprises. He's going to be showing us how to rig one of these kayaks for fishing.
I think the first thing I'd like to talk about is the anchor trolley system. Like any kind of fishing you do, the critical part of it is being able to present your bait to the fish, and in order to do that, you need to be able to position your boat, and that's what the anchor trolley system does. It just basically changes the anchor point on the side of the boat so you can fish up current, down current, or side current, or the wind, or just any way you want to position it. You can use it with my stakeout pole, and this is for shallow water. You just drive this in the ground, and then you can position the boat on the pole. You have to imagine that the boat moves. The pole is stationary and the boat moves. If you're fishing deeper waters, you wouldn't be using the stakeout pole. You would probably be using an anchor if you were fishing a pond or a lake situation. The stakeout pole is used a lot on the flats and really shallow rivers. So if you're fishing an anchor, there are several different types of anchors. Most people use this type of anchor. It's a fold-up anchor because it takes up very little room in the boat. And it's got a float on the end of it. You double loop the line over like this, and you run it through the bottom of the ring like that, and cleat it off over here on this zigzag cleat. You don't have to thread it too many times, just a couple of times. That way, by running it through there from the bottom, if you hook a big catfish or big striper or something, you need to get off the anchor, or say you're fishing in the salt flats and you hook a big tarpon and you want to get off of it, then all you have to do is undo this, and everything trails out. It's got a float on the end of the anchor line, and you come back and pick up your anchor line after you catch and release the fish. On those real windy days out on a lake or something where you're drifting too fast in the wind, you can add a drift chute to this. This is just a drift sock like anybody would use on a windy day. You hook it to the ring.
You can also position it where you need it.
And that way you can put it back here, all the way at the back of the boat. You can move it up here if you want to fish backwards to the current or backwards to the wind, or say you're in a river and you want to fish back up the current. You can if the river's deep enough, you can put this in it, and then it'll just turn the boat facing the current.